안녕하세요. KRC입니다. 제가 지금 저발에 위치하고 있는 지사에 나와 있습니다. 이번에는 저희가 9월달 추석이죠. 9월달 추석을 맞이해서 프린세스코브에서도 특별 프로모션을 적용을 하고 있습니다. 남다른 프로모션이다 보니까 우리 한국 고객님들한테 좋은 정보를 드리고자 제가 조금 마음이 급합니다. 제일 좋은 프로모션 제공 중에서는 건설사에서 제공하는 할인 프로모션 플러스에다가 부부 골프 회원권이 나갑니다. 많은 분들이 참여했으면 좋겠고요. 두 번째는 최고의 뷰로서 원룸과 투룸 수리룸이 제공이 됩니다. 정말 뷰가 사는데 얼마나 큰 지장이 있겠나 하겠지만은 정말 많은 부분을 차지를 하고 있죠. 나중에 탈 때 큰 차이가 난다는 것은 많은 분들이 알고 계실 겁니다. 많은 분들이 관심을 가져주시고 미리 준비해 주신다면 정말 최상의 뷰와 최고의 부부 골프 회원권을 가져가실 수 있습니다. 특히 프린세스코브 같은 경우에는 싱가폴의 접근성이 최고인 지역이고요. 두 번째는 고속철도가 제일 가까운 곳이죠. 그렇기 때문에 지금 저가로 부동산은 아주 핫합니다. 특히 프린세스코브는 더더욱 핫한 곳이겠죠. 많은 분들이 부동산에 대한 만족도가 아주 높은 곳이라고 보시면 되겠습니다. 한국에서 많은 분들 저가로 오셔서 만나 뵙기를 기대합니다.
Johor Bahru, being the closest Malaysian city to Singapore, is reaping the benefits of national and regional economic development. Much like Shenzhen's impressive ascent over 30 years ago, driven by its proximity to Hong Kong, Johor Bahru is currently experiencing a revival of the Shenzhen-Hong Kong economic synergy. Johor Bahru, located just a step away from Singapore, is recognized as a gateway to the south of Malaysia. It resides within the Iskandar Special Economic Zone, which stands out as the only national-level special economic zone, established through the collaborative efforts of both Singapore and Malaysia. With the geographical advantages of being close to Singapore, extremely preferential investment policies, and a series of advantages across the entire ASEAN market, the economic zone has emerged as the fastest growing economic corridor between Singapore and Malaysia. The Iskandar Special Economic Zone covers an area of 2,217 square kilometers. It's 3 times the size of Singapore and equivalent to 2 Hong Kongs. It has become a hub for big international companies like Microsoft, Panasonic, Damen, and IKEA, as well as well-known Chinese companies such as Huawei, Alibaba, ZTE Corporation, and Xiaomi. These companies are investing and setting up operations in various fields like manufacturing, real estate, and digital technology in this region. In year 2013, R&F Group spent a total of 8.5 billion to develop the much-awaited 5-star township development in Iskandar, Malaysia, with a privileged address in the most southern part of Johor State in line of One Belt, One Road initiative. The project is in Zone A of the Iskandar Special Economic Zone, right in the Central Business District, only 1,056 meters from Singapore. There's a 650-meter bridge linking directly to CIQ, and the future RTS is just 1 stop away from Singapore. Plus, it's a quick 4-hour flight to major cities in China, and the well-connected road network makes global travel easy. Years ago, when the Shenzhen Special Economic Zone was created, there was a significant gap in housing prices compared to Hong Kong. However, as the economy rapidly grew, housing prices in Shenzhen soared, increasing by a staggering 534% in the last decade. Johor Bahru and Singapore are close neighbors, just 1 kilometer away. property prices in Johor Bahru are only a quarter of those in Singapore, and with a favorable currency exchange rate of 1 Singapore dollar to 3.5 Malaysia ringgit, Johor Bahru is benefiting from Singapore's recent investment interest. The significant difference in property prices is narrowing rapidly, making Johor Bahru an emerging hotspot worth watching closely. Singapore is now the third largest financial center globally and the top one in Asia, a core member of the RCEP and a favorite destination for the global elite. Singapore's limited land area leads to a spillover effect, benefiting Malaysia, fostering economic, trade, and tourism opportunities. This significantly contributes to the overall economic prosperity and growth of the Singapore-Malaysia economic corridor. Singapore has a small per capita land area, surpassing Hong Kong in population density. According to the Asia-Pacific Housing Affordability Index Report 2023, Singapore's private housing prices and rents are the highest among 45 major cities in the Asia-Pacific region. Singapore's rental market has experienced a continuous upward trend for 28 consecutive months, with public housing rents rising by nearly 50% over the past 10 quarters. In April 2023, the Singapore government implemented a hike in additional buyer stamp duty rates, with a major focus on foreign buyers. The rate for foreign buyers was raised from 30% to 60%. For instance, considering a private property valued at 1.5 million Singapore dollars, foreign buyers now need to cover stamp duty of up to 944,600 Singapore dollars for their initial purchase. In contrast, Singaporean citizens acquiring their second property are subject to a stamp duty of 344,600 Singapore dollars. The spillover of real estate demand from Singapore, coupled with the rapid development of Johor Bahru in recent years, is further driving the rental prices of high-rise properties and shopping centers in the city center of Johor Bahru to approach the standards set in Klang Valley region, the capital of Malaysia. A research report from Industrial Investment Bank indicates a growing interest in the real estate market of Iskandar Johor. The construction progress of the rapid transit system and the appraisal of the Singapore dollar are identified as the primary factors driving the demand for properties in this region. According to a property market report by Property Group, it was noted that at the beginning of 2023, residential property in Johor emerged as the most sought after among property buyers in the first quarter. The top 4 condominium projects, especially R and F 프린세스코브, outperformed those in Kuala Lumpur and dominated in the rankings. Our projects are also popular in the rental market due to strategic location and excellent amenities. Since the reopening of the border between Singapore and Malaysia post-pandemic, sales, rentals, and short-term accommodation businesses for Phase 1 units of the project have not only recovered to pre-pandemic levels, but have surpassed them, particularly during weekends and holidays. Rental rates and short-term accommodation services have consistently reached new highs. This has resulted in an exceptionally high return on investment in the central business district. It's worth mentioning that the average rental increase for the project has soared to an impressive 60%. Coupled with the rapid progress of the construction of the RTS adjacent to the project, the investment potential is expected to continue rising. There is a saying that goes, the core of real estate investment lies in location, location, and location. A prime location evolves and grows with time, mirroring the gradual development of the city. Time and location are allies, and transportation serves as their lifeline. The upcoming cross-border RTS between Singapore and Malaysia, spanning 4 kilometers,